Hello, irresistible tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we wiped out the Fire Giant's cave like it was nothing. Had a really good time, actually. Lots of fun little battles. Not too repetitive, like a certain Hill Giant steading from not too far ago, too long ago. Also, in the fun books, we've got a new spell, and if possible, I want to test this out on this episode. We need to find an enemy that's otherwise very strong and resistance to old person, for instance. Cast it on him and find out if he suddenly fails all of his save throws. Can't save against this spell, for instance. You know, it could be fun. It could do nothing. Could be awesome. We'll see. Anyway, you guys know a recap on all the characters? You know, BlueAnkylo, the cleric mage, getting pretty high level. Rodica, fighter mage thief. Leveling up a little bit slower because of the triple class. Same sort of deal with Christiana, except replace thief with cleric. We got Pixel, you know, pretty strong, Fella McGubbins, Claw Ranger, gotta love Claw Rangers. And Shinga, who's surpassed the point of useful level ups, but he's still really, really strong. You know, he's a very, very good character. Anyway, you know, we got a couple new items in the last dungeon. We got that Sword of versus Giants. I got this Cloak of Protection I haven't really thought about. I believe that interferes with the Ring of Protection. I guess we should test it out, though. Trade down to blue. I should find out if this actually can give anyone some stats, but I doubt it. So armor class -13. Oops. Oh, snap! Well, I should have equipped that earlier. Alright. So I guess if you go the bracers route, you can get a ring that boosts your armor class as well as a cloak. Right? Because someone has a cloak +1, like just a lower level. Someone does. I don't think I threw them all the way. I should probably throw this away, though. Should probably see what's in this, too. We'll give it to Fella. Who has that cloak? Yeah, okay, so the Cloak of Displacement, -11. If it's providing displacement, which it might not be, because I might have bugged it, should be giving you 2 armor class. Is this +1 working? So why is this cloak not working? Because I know this says Cloak of Displacement, but I didn't program it in properly. Maybe this Cloak of Protection is just bugged. Weird. Let's just test it out on me, seeing as I have bracers. Maybe it really is. No, yeah, that worked. So I don't know why this is not working on Pixel. Let's see if Rodica can gain the benefit here. She's got a Ring of Protection and a Cloak of Displacement. It's still giving her the bonus. Okay, look, I don't know. I may have messed up my cloaks. Let's at least give it to someone who, like, wearing 2 cloaks is just silly. You've got one. Okay, 1 cloak. Did it work? So why is this not working with certain characters? It must be something related to the bracers. -13. Yeah, it must be like if you have normal style armor equipped, it's interfering with this Cloak of Protection. But did it also interfere with this one? Just for science, basically. -11. So yeah, okay, fair enough. We figured it out. So I'm gonna hold on to a couple of these. I don't think you should be allowed to equip 2 cloaks at the same time, and the Cloak of Displacement should be -2 armor class, so it's better. I guess, yeah, so I'm kind of cheating here if I have that on. Right. Okay, well, I don't want to cheat. But that still is better, because it's 3 instead of 2. The thing is, the displacement cloak should work with the other characters, whereas the bracer equipping can use the protection, like the plus type. It's just that I didn't know how to program this in, so this won't work, because this... I swear to you guys, this Cloak of Displacement shouldn't be a proper Cloak of Displacement. It should be programmed to be a Cloak of Protection plus 2, which we just tested. The ones the game gave us don't work with armor. Whatever. If we ever get a Cloak of Protection plus 2 or better, I'll give it to Rodica, and I'll swap her Displacement Cloak to someone who doesn't have bracers. Look, it's weird, it's complicated, it's hard for me to really wrap my head around, but we got a couple small AC bonuses there, so that'll have to do for now. You see dragons flying off to the northwest. Yeah, let's follow them, that's safe. You hear a thundering crash. Oh. Crater of Verdigris? A dragon patrol swoops. Whoa. This could be scary. I mean, it's terrifyingly scary. What kind of dragons we got? Black dragons. And a red dragon. Alright, cool. We're just gonna try to fight it out regularly. Oops, I did press the wrong button there. Ran out of movement. Oh, don't walk through the rocks, right? The rocks slow you down. Could try this out right now. I don't know if they're really strong enough to warrant that being used. I mean, dragons are pretty strong and they do tend to resist a lot of damage. Alright, let's see if this works just on its own. In fact, I'm only going to cast it on a single target to give it the best chance to work. Didn't work. Of course not. Alright, so let's go with... let's try not to let the red dragon actually fireball us. Forget that. Yeah, well, you know, black dragons, dragon breath. The spells are not as bad as the breath. Just 88 damage to Fella, no big deal, right? I think it's almost dead. Alright. That's fun. I mean, we won, right? No big deal. Let's just head back in here. Seeing as we can rest. Nearly got wiped out. That's kind of crazy, though. So yeah, dragons apparently attack you in the mountains. Good to know. Good to know. There you go, Rodica. This is a really good level up. Everyone's gonna love it when I show it off. Fighter level ups, guys. Plus 1 HP. That's it, nothing else. Oh, good, but you also got a mage level up. Well, that helps. Because now you have Delayed Blast Fireball. So that's an improvement. Never mind. Totally good. So yeah, the fighter section of that level up, not amazing. The Delayed Blast Fireball section of that level up, amazing. Oops, did it wrong. Alright, we got another person who can Delayed Blast Fireball. Delayed Ball Fire. Dang. Something. Look. That dragon fight kind of threw me off my game a little bit. Sorry. Okay, we do want to leave. Now, they said to the northwest, so obviously there's going to be some dragon encampment. Wait, do I have to go? I don't understand how to get back up there now. Blue dragons? Just... No, there's more than 2, but... Maybe they're too far away. Well, seeing as the last time it was so painful... Maybe we can just kill them with this? Not bad. You gotta remember that outdoors, fireballs are smaller. So you have to be a little bit more careful where you target them, just because it's harder to hit the whole group. Just go normal fireball. We should be fine here with 2 more. See, that one missed that one. That's annoying. Didn't kill it? What you guys doing? Kill the dragon? Bella. I guess we could have switched to his bow. He's got a fine bow. Alright, bit of experience, fine. So what I was trying to say is, I think I'm going to actually have to go back to the cave. Whatever. Oh, come on! Like anybody cares about undead. 1 wraith survived the turning. Nothing. Alright, so what I was trying to say, before I kept interrupting myself rudely, is we're gonna have to maybe speed through these areas to get into the mountains. Maybe you can like walk off of them, but once you're in there, like you can't walk into them without going through the cave, maybe. The dragon scared me, and then I wanted to go heal, so maybe I messed it up a little bit. Alright, let's zip through this area. Yes, this way. No, wrong way. I'm totally... Right, they make you go all the way through the outer areas of this map. Really? I thought this area was cleared. At least these guys give pretty good experience, so... And that's nice. Just stuck, 2 people stuck behind the row there, unfortunately. Alright, iron golems, no problem. We got it covered. Oops. Sorry, Christiana. Lots of experience. I mean, that's... Honestly, once again, if you wanted to do some level grinding, look at that. We got 2 level ups right there from a random battle. Just to show this off, fella, you got a hit point, 1 juicy hit point, and some more good spell charges, which is nice. And Christiana got basically nothing. But she got a mage level up, which means she's got delayed blast fireball. Okay. Hey, not bad, I guess. Also, level 17 fighter, which 15 and 17, the odd numbers, will be pretty good for Thaco and saving throws. Don't worry. You know what? Let's try quick. I'm not a huge fan of quick auto-switching to your bow, though. I mean, it's nice because it goes, like it does it automatically, but then I have to reset it if I want to get rid of that, if I want to put your shield back on. And you do a lot more damage in melee, like, make no mistake. Alright, all the way around one more time. Also, if you're adjacent, your bows will do literally nothing. Or even if you're not adjacent. I just mean, like, against these enemies, your bow won't do anything. So, I'm going to move them adjacent, turn on quick. So we'll see how the team does against Iron Golems. Goods. No. How did I deal damage with a ranged attack? Poor artificial... How do I don't understand. You need a +3, like, bolt or arrow. There's... Oh, it's a staff sling +3. I didn't think that would apply to the rocks it threw, though. Usually you would need, like, rocks +3 for that to work. Interesting. Alright, anyway, that's... I guess that's not too bad. Alright, so I'm hoping that this time we can get through the mountains. The tunnel is sealed. But I can move up, right? See, there we go. This is where I needed to go, and I went the wrong way last time. A dragon flies into an opening in the mountains ahead, exposing a cave. Thank you. Alright. Well, we're not prepped, but we're in the dragon's area. Let's go. Let's do it. Everyone's gonna be terrified. Alright, well, what are we up against here, folks? Poison, ice, acid, lightning. Yeah. We're gonna try to improve our saving throws a little bit. And we're gonna totally delay Blast Fireball. There's no Fred Dragons, right? So, honestly, the White Dragon is probably the least dangerous. It's even got the least amount of HP, so we kind of want to focus on the Black Dragons, Blue Dragons, Green Dragons, yeah. Oh, that was good damage. If they hadn't made their saving throw, we could have killed all of them. Still, the prayer should be useful. It's gonna hurt. Holy smokes. 64 damage. It's too much. Heal! Heals! Medic! Pixel first. Sure is a good thing we got lots of heal charges, right? From here on out, that just should be all we ever memorize. Just heals and delayed blast fireballs. Alright, good job, Shinga. Alright, that was a bit of a scary couple 64 damage hits in there, you know? As the din of battle settles from the air, you notice a man in dark robes watching you from the end of the corridor. He ducks out of sight to the east. Now, the problem is, I don't know if there's any way for us to, what am I trying to say? Avoid acid damage. There's no protection from acid. Other than, like, having enough HP to not die in one hit. I guess what we will do at the very least, though, is cast our protection from fire. Because there's going to be fire dragons, right? Like, no doubt. Oh, and I double-checked, what's it called? The fire shield spell. I had it backwards. If you select hot, you are weak to fire. If you select cold, you are weak to cold. So you would go resist fire, cold flame, and then you would take half damage from fire spells. And if you pass your saving throw, then you actually take 0 damage from fire spells. Interestingly enough. Because it's a higher level spell, right? I think that's everybody, right? Everyone's got 5 resistance for quite a while. I mean, the cold magic hits pretty hard too, so... The ice dragon, ice breath, you know? Any of the breath attacks, just... They have the potential to do an awful lot of damage. It doesn't even matter that they don't work against, even if this doesn't work against, Ice Storm, it doesn't matter. Like, the, did I get everybody? Who did I miss? Shoot. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to you guys instead of watching. I just missed Fella, right? Yeah. Alright, and we'll go with, how long does Protection from Evil, the base level spell, last? 54 turns? That's pretty good. Does the other one last shorter, though? The radius spell? Actually, that lasts much, much longer. Wow. Alright, we'll cast a couple Protection from Evils. That should help with AC and saving throws. We've got Resist Fire, we've got Resist Cold. If we have Prayer on, it doesn't last as long, but it's a reasonable number of steps. And we can recast Prayer easily enough, because it's full group AoE. Alright. Bring it on, dragons. 2 dragons, one blue and the other black, are squared off against each other in the center of the room. The man in the dark robe stands between them, while other dragons form a half circle. I, Mod 3, Patriarch from the Cult of the Dragon, declare this challenge binding. Mod 3 begins to read from a scroll of a parchment. Okay. Wait, no. See, if they are, like, declaring themselves for Bane right now, or whatever, maybe it'd be better to attack them first? Get a surprise round? I mean, the dragons might be about to fight each other. Possibly. But if we could get a sneak attack round, that would be better. Right? A few of the dragons break away to engage you. I guess they're having a duel, apparently. A few of the dragons break away. Look. We came here to fight dragons, not to watch dragons fight each other. There's a lot of blue dragons over there, and I can't resist lightning. I just want to split the party up a little bit better here. Oh, I didn't memorize that delayed blast fireball. Oops. Fireball it is. It's almost as good. Alright, me. I'm going to move a little bit further over and away from... Dang it, not away from the wall. I should have moved away from the wall. I already cast my... Dang it. Normal fireballs it is. Alright, so... I'm thinking... We're going to target this group first because they're the closest. Oh, that's not good damage. Not enough damage there. Come on, blue. You can do it. Yeah. 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 No, not yet. Look, I killed a few dragons. What more can you ask for me? Alright, fella, you've got a fine bow, right? Which is good, because you're the ranger. It makes sense. I know, there's a couple people that like using bows in the party. But, a fine bow is meant for dragon slaying, in my opinion. Oh, that one... Well, finish that one off. And then, you could also sneak in a spell. If you had level... No, there's no fire. Level 3 druids get a special protection from fire spell, but we don't have that. Could put mirror image on him so he's a little bit more protected up here. What could we do? Try cursing them. Just spew a nasty curse. Flame strike. Shinga's not gonna be able to do a whole lot here. Well, probably should cast a spell. You know, I forgot to bless everybody, didn't I? Ouch. Ouch! Come on, do lots of damage. Well, these two are blessed at least. Alright, well, Pixel's not off to a great start. We gotta get away from these walls. Alright, delayed blast fireball it is. Go. Too many lightning bolts incoming, basically. Not terrible. They're getting a lot of saving throws, but... Ah, fella! Holy smokes! What are you supposed to do against that? I got nothing. Can't heal because you got hit by a lightning bolt that nearly killed you. May have been a terrible idea coming here. Okay, this is fine. No singing. Oh, come on. Not enough damage. That's fine. That's pretty bad. Oh, 80? This is not a good day. I knew the dragons were going to be tough. I thought we buffed up enough, and this is just going terribly badly very, very quickly here. Actually, yeah, it's more important to do that. Go, Pixel, please. It's this group of blue dragons. They're just going to spam lightning bolts on us. Alright, that's good. I want to heal, but, like, I think it's better to just try to kill them as fast as we can. I know everyone would love to be healed up. I understand. Dang it! We wouldn't have had time to heal either, though. That's the thing, right? Like, just keep in mind that the spell casting time to get a charge of healing off would have been nearly the same as Fireball anyway. Smokes! Shinga, charge! Another one down. Come on, I gotta be able to take care of these last two. Fireball. Take him out! Alright, only 2 dead people, it's fine. That didn't do enough damage. It's fine. Yes. So, because I don't know what's going to happen after this battle, if we're going to get into another fight immediately, let's hold off for a second here. So... yeah. Let's, of course, 2 of my healers are actually dead. Of course. Let's have Shinga. I guess you can't lay on hands from here. There's one. Just guard for the end of the turn. Just guard. Yes. I just want to get everyone as healed up as I can while we're here. Alright, tell me I've got a couple raised deads. I can't use raised dead. I don't have resurrection. I actually can't do anything. That's not good at all. Well, I'm still gonna heal. I'm gonna cast the heal spell on the people that are nearly dead. Just in case there's another fight immediately after, right? Because that Dragon Breath was just terrible. I should have had Resurrection instead of Restoration. I should have known. I don't even know if Resurrection works in combat, but... Right. 1 good heal. Continue. Guard. 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 Cast. Another big heal. Good thing Shinga's got all those HP, right? And let's throw in critical wound on Vodka. Alright, well, the 4 survivors have reasonably good HP. That's all we can do. Sorry, if you're dead, you don't get experience. The dragon's duel is over. The black dragon roaring in triumph. Hold on just a second. Now, I'm actually going to use one of Christiana's Raise Dead charges. Alright, so we're all healed up real quick. That's a good start. I'm just going to, because I really feel like the permanent con loss is just not fair. Let me just quickly change that for a couple people. So, Christiana died. Sorry about that. You got murdered by dragons, and Fella died. Fix that. Just 2 people. That'll do for now. So now, same as before, basically. No big deal. Alright, so, yeah, we're off to a great start, right? Let's see what happens. Is that it? They just had their duel, and then they left? Kidding me? Maudthir is casting a spell upon the snakes writhing at his feet. Completing the spell, he orders them to attack. That's not very nice. Poisonous snakes, even. I want to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on this Mordsin guy. Mordsith. Well, they're pretty weak. Maybe that'll work. Oh, you know what? It's time. Go! Not enough damage. Yes! Snake Charming! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All snakes have been charmed. That was really good. Good job, fella. After that dragon battle, you're like, snakes are no match for us. Oh, right. It's a pretty good bow. It's pretty fine. Killing your pet snakes now is pretty rude. Alright, barely worth any experience, but it did get Shinga level up, so might as well do that. Shinga! You're going to be really happy to hear that you have gained 3 HP. And that's that. Alright. So that was Mordsith. Mordsign. We're just chasing after him now. 4 intricately carved locks are set in the wall next to the door. Well, that is where Rodica gets to shine. She failed. Why do we bring a thief that can't pick locks? 4 intricately... Oh, so we need keys. They're just... Fine, it's just one of those doors you need the key for. A large pit in the far corner is filled with dragon corpses. There's a strong smell of astringent, as though the bodies were being preserved. Seems like a good idea, burn them. Also, tons of experience. Seems like a good idea. Burn the corpses. Oh, they'd probably come back as dragon Draco-liches. Yeah, that's probably what they were going to do. Draco-liches are really scary as well. Level up. Congratulations. Ranger level 16. Druid level 3 spells. The only one that's unique is this one. The rest of them are just standard sort of cleric spells. Congratulations! Fighter level 17. So that's, I believe, the best Thaco a fighter ever gets. And I think the best his saving throws ever get. No, maybe he gets one more at 19 or something. Maybe paladins do just get better saving throws and it's just not documented. Also, Pixel... Now, do we give him the same spell or do we diversify? I think we give him the same spell. Gives us double the chance for that to try it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope you guys are ready. I don't have enough fireballs ready anymore. It all just comes down to how many fireballs you've got ready. What kind of dragons? Well, maybe the blue dragons won't be able to hit us because they don't have line of sight. Alright, we can start up here. Pretty solid hit. What have we got for magic? We're out of fireballs. We do have a lightning bolt. We're getting to the point where it might be worth hasting, honestly. I mean, we could put a blade barrier here, but I think the dragons would just stay out of the way. It's probably not even really worth it. It's better to just kill one for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go with my last fireball. We're definitely gonna need to rest soon. Can't cast it there. That'll hit all three of those dragons at least. Not bad. So what do you think this guy's gonna cast? And can we interrupt it? If we go magic missile, we can. No magic for you. Oh, that was the wrong one. Dang it! Well, that was just a... Okay. It's much better when they cast lightning bolt than when they breathe lightning. Think we'll be okay this time. Looks like we're off to a much better start, all in all. Too far away. I think we should probably just use some arrows here. Damage. Pretty weak lightning bolt, though. I'm worried about unequipping those shields. Yeah, if you're not using a fine bow, it just doesn't do much damage. I think we can go with Cone of Cold. I didn't really plan out a great spot for it, but... we just need to kill them. Like, basically all it ever seems to come down to is you just have to kill them faster. That should hit them both, probably. Dang it, Cone of Cold. What do we pay you for, Cone of Cold? Never hitting the targets you're supposed to hit. But yeah, I mean, we're down to 2 dragons. We should be okay. And they killed Rodica instantly. I mean, I didn't mean to leave her by the wall, I just didn't have time to move her. I hate this game. The thing is, there's nothing you can do to stop lightning damage. There's nothing. So... there's walls everywhere, and the AI is really good at targeting people near walls, so if it's going to do 40 to 50 damage per hit, and they can double shot you, that's basically enough to kill anyone in 1 or 2 lightning breaths. And what else can we do? I mean, sheesh. Right. That is just rough. Artie is just having a really rough day, is all I'm trying to say. Fine. Alright, sorry Pixel. Can't raise dead anyway. We could heal Rodica, whatever. Well, that was fun. So in camp again. Sheesh. Oops. Bring Pixel back from the dead. And... oh, we did have a resurrection on Fellow. That's fun. We should definitely test that out one of these days. Oh, wait. I don't need to do that. I just need... I think I just need another heal base... or another, yeah, another heal spell, basically. I don't know if heal works when they're unconscious properly, so I figure it's better to get them up first and then use it. Alright, so... I need a safe spot. I need a safe place. I did not... we're gonna have to just try a risky fix here pretty quick. There's only one dragon. The salamanders aren't that bad. We're gonna have to use a trick that I haven't had to use in a very long time for a gold box game. Because I can't risk walking much further. One more really bad dragon encounter and we're out of raised deads and heal spells, basically. Alright, so this is rarely a good thing, but we're gonna try. Save first, and then you go to encamp, and we can't even try to fix. Oh, they knew! They disabled resting! That does not happen very often. We need to get out of here. It's fine, don't worry about the dead dragon. You know, there's probably a safe room in here. Because I'm right by the exit, I'll save it, and we'll keep going a little bit longer, though. See? I had a hunch. Alright, so now we've got a place that we can fix. We can rest, recharge all of our spells, so we'll be fine now. Now, people dying is still going to cost them Constitution, which is... well, I don't know. I don't know how you'd get through this game normally at this point, where enemies can just kill you so easily without just running out of Constitution entirely. You find a scroll on the floor. You see it's a list of illegible names. At the bottom, a wax seal proclaims the Cult of the Dragon. Maybe we should have explored this room first. Looks like it was a quest item. It's a secret entrance, but whatever. Not like it matters much. Maybe we don't get a lot of random encounters in the Dragon Den. The air has a greenish-yellow cast to it, and the smell of chlorine makes your lungs burn. So is this going to be the 4 keys? I mean, I just wanted to double-check, but I figured it would be like... that one with chlorine will be like acid dragons, and then fire and lightning and cold or something. Alright, what do we got? Fair number of dragons. We're not really buffed up this time at all. Who needs buffs? When you've got fireballs! It's pretty good. Not a ton of damage, but... yeah, well, they're gonna do that. Breathes acid. Kills Roderica dead instantly. It's these green dragons. They're too much. There's nothing that resists acid as far as I know. Oh man. So then we're basically at the point, and I hate it. This is not how I generally like to play these games. where you basically have to go back and fix between every battle. Because, like, all of my resist fire and resist cold prepping doesn't help against acid dragons, green dragons, with the poisonous breath, or the chlorine breath specifically. We're not fighting very many red dragons, so resist fire is doing nothing. And the white dragons with their ice breath haven't seemed to have done very much. Well, we should probably end the episode. I'm just going to check if I was right. I wanted to check a different doorway to see if it was also... one says chlorine for acid attacks. I assume the next one will say fire or something. Alright, well that was better. We can kill 2. A dragon lies on the ground before you, on the verge of death. Its legs are splayed to the side and it is covered in deep wounds. Make it talk. The dragon quickly succumbs to your will and tells you about Mordtirth. Well, sure, we got some info before we end the episode. I mean, that's fun. Every time we enter this room, something different happens. Journal 70. Mordtirth's abuses the power of Thorn gave him. No more is he simply acting on Thorn's lieutenant, Thorn's lieutenant. Rather, he seeks his own glory and the revival of the cult of the dragon. Not willing to settle for any dragon, he fosters bitterness between the dragons to weed out the less powerful. Thorn will kill him when he discovers his treachery. Unless we kill him first. The dragon's life slips away. Darn. Yeah, it's warm here. You receive a slight shock. Okay, I get you. We're gonna have 4 elementally attuned dragon dens for keys to let us into the next area. We're gonna save that for the next episode. I'm gonna do a little bit of a... Well, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a spell check. I'm gonna try to see if there's anything I can do that would make this easier. I don't know. Dragons are really tough. And it doesn't seem like there's much we can do to reduce their damage. So we're going to need maximum healing spells. Fireball, delayed fireball, they work pretty good at thinning giant groups. I don't know what else we could try. I mean... Armor class doesn't really matter against these dragons. That's not the problem. A physical attack's not the issue. I don't believe there's a way to resist anything other than red dragons and white dragons. So the blue dragons, the green acid dragons, they're just... And the black dragons, they're always going to get full damage breath. Unless you saving throw. I guess if you save versus breath attacks. So I guess putting on protection from evil, prayer, anything that gives you saving throw will help a little bit. But yeah, anyway, that's a tough fight. That's definitely maybe we shouldn't have gone to this dungeon so early. Maybe there's something... Maybe there's more of those rings, right? Like... this hasn't done anything, but... you know, there's rings of, like... Yeah, theoretically, isn't Rodica supposed to be immune to electricity? This hasn't done squat. She's been killed by lightning bolts, I'm pretty sure. Wacky. Anyway. Maybe it just doesn't work against breath lightning. It probably is considered a breath attack, and this is only effective against, like, the lightning bolt spell or something. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna, like I said, check some magic, see if there's any spells that can help or something. I don't know. I'll see you next time. Leave a comment if you have an idea of how to make this dungeon not so painful. Maybe you have a good idea. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.